So coming to this particular program, that is a linear convolution from circular convolution with the zero padding. What we have to do here is a linear convolution from a circular convolution. That is a linear convolution. We know that to find a linear convolution, that is the length of the both the sequence has to be considered. That is the length of the first sequence plus the length of the second sequence. Then we have to subtract by a -1. And to find a linear convolution using your circular convolution formula, that is what we have to do here is once we find the length of the linear convolution, that is n1 plus n2 minus 1, then we have to pad with the number of zeros for the both the sequences, for the first sequence and as well as the second sequence, to get the length of your the what we can call it as the length of your final linear convolution sequence. For doing it, of course, we have to pad with the zeros. So I will not be knowing which sequence length will be more, whether the first sequence length will be more or the second sequence length will be more. If the first sequence length is more, for the second sequence, I have to pad with the number of zeros. Okay, here, of course, the final length has to be considered. With the length of the final length, then I have to pad with the number of zeros for both the first sequence and as well as for the second sequence. Once we pad with the number of zeros, the next step is to find the circular convolution. To find the circular convolution, I can go with the matrix multiplication method also, which we have discussed in the part B, or else we can just use your one keyword, that is the CCONV, that is nothing but circular convolution. Okay, so to find out a linear convolution, it is not necessary that we have to use your CCONV, it is just a CONV is enough for the linear convolution. But for the circular convolution, what we have to do is we have to use the word CCONV. Okay, that is, it will take care of the remaining thing to find out the convolution of the both the sequence, the given length sequences. Okay, so we will just see what will happen in the MATLAB here. So I will type the program here, that is x is equal to input, enter the first sequence, h is equal to input, enter the I will just type it as second sequence. Yes, second sequence h of n. Then total length, which is nothing but the length of the first sequence plus then the length of the second sequence minus 1. Then the zero padding has to be done for the both the sequences x and h here, because my total length will be more. Okay, for that the x is equal to, I'm padding with the zeros, x zeros with 1 minus n minus length of x. Then similarly I'll be padding zeros for the second sequence also. Okay, so once we pad with the zeros for the first and the second, then I'm trying to use the circular convolution formula, that is nothing but y is equal to CCONV x h comma n. Okay, so convolution of first sequence x comma second sequence h with the total length, that is n. Okay, so this particular one statement or one this line is taking care of doing your complete circular convolution here. Okay, yes. So once we have typed the program, we have to save the program. Yes, save it with the file name. Then I'm trying to run this particular program. Okay, yes. To run this particular program, I'm just taking the sequence learn the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. Yes. So yes, see the first length and the second length sequence, what I gave is both the things as 4 and 4. Okay, the first sequence length was 4, the second sequence length was 4. So total length, it will become 8, 8 minus 1, that is 7. So you can see here the total length for the linear convolution here is 7. It's a 1, 2, that is 2, 7, 14, 25, 26, 20 and 16. Okay, the total length what we are getting is 16. We will try for the different cases also here, that is for the different length sequences. Okay, we will see. I will just run the program once again. I will try to give it the different sequence. I've just given as 1 and 2 here, and the second sequence length is 1, 3, 5. So we can see here the first sequence I have just given length as 2, the second sequence length as 3. Both are not equal. Here it is a different thing, but still you can see here 3 plus 2, it is totally 5. 5 minus 1, the total length right now what we are getting is 4 itself. 1, 5, 11 and 10. Okay, so this thing we know how to do using your what we can call it as your circular convolution in the normal theoretical method. Assuming that you people know that, just showed you how to execute this particular program. So